13 on Your Side Weather Deck is sponsored by Montel Construction, your home team.
Even though it's not super impactful like the snow we've seen the previous week, we still got some snow coming our way, Colton.
Yeah, that's right, Lauren. It won't be too impactful like you said, but enough to slicken up the roads, especially along the lakeshore, as this is lake effect snow that will continue over the coming days through at least Tuesday morning. As colder air moves in across the region, it will feel below zero tomorrow afternoon. That's why our 13 weather ball is blue. We do have cooler temperatures in view as Arctic air moves in across the region, and that Arctic air will cause some snow showers as well. That's why it's blinking bright. What's ahead? We do have lake effect snow through at least Tuesday. Some flurries could continue into Wednesday and Thursday though, but by then the impacts will be pretty much over. 3 to 5 inches of snow looks likely along the lakeshore through at least Tuesday morning as that Arctic air continues to move throughout this coming week. Really, we won't see above freezing temperatures until possibly this coming weekend. The National Weather Service has winter weather advisories for the lakeshore counties and also just inland as well, including us here in Kent County through at least Monday at 1 p.m. for the continuation of lake effect snow. Right now, though, in downtown Holland, visibility is a little bit better, 3 miles in downtown Holland, but it feels a lot colder than the actual air temperature because the winds are fairly strong. At least in some areas, they're gusting up to about 30 to even 35 miles per hour right now. Current temperatures generally in the 20s, or 24 here in Grand Rapids, 25 in Muskegon, a little bit colder off to the north at 21 in Big Rapids, with the lake effect snow continuing across the region. You can see the bands of snow moving in off of a northwest wind, especially from Muskegon down toward Holland and Allegan County toward Kalamazoo as well. You can see this heavier band in central Allegan County right now, extending into the northern portions of Kalamazoo County. Right now here in Grand Rapids, we're just seeing some flurries, and in Muskegon and Ottawa counties, they're seeing a little bit more in the way of light snow across the region. This will continue overnight as well as this Arctic air continues to move across the area, but notice how the winds shift more to the west throughout the daytime hours on Monday, so these lake effect bands will likely spread well inland toward Lansing throughout the day on Monday before they shift more back to the northwest going into Tuesday morning. So by Tuesday morning, we'll likely have a few inches of snow on the ground, so definitely not really impactful in the way of lake effect, but enough to slicken up the roads heading into Tuesday morning. This is how much snow we're expecting generally in the darker blue along the lakeshore. 3 to 5 inches of snow, maybe a few isolated more amounts near Holland and extending into Allegan County, 1 to 3 inches in the lighter blue, and then less than that as you head inland. And not only will we contend with the snow, but also the winds. It will be gusty heading into Monday, which will mean feels like temperatures will be a lot lower than that. It will feel below zero by the time we get to later tonight into tomorrow. So timing that out, you can see this is tomorrow afternoon. It'll feel like -5 to even as low as -10. And by the time we get to Tuesday morning, wind chill values possibly as low as -15 going into Tuesday before some warmer air moves in, likely on Wednesday. But for tonight, expect temperatures generally cooling down into the single digits to teens across the area as lake effect snow continues across the region. Single digits off to the north of that lake effect snow as well. And then Grand Rapids to the south, generally temperatures cooling down to around 10 degrees. Your 13 on your side 7-day forecast. So as lake effect snow will continue through Tuesday, at least in the morning, and then that'll turn more into flurries Wednesday and Thursday. But thankfully, we'll have a warm up this week, but Lauren, temperatures still well below average for this time of year, because usually we're in the 30s by this time of year, but we'll stay in the teens and 20s this week.
I can't believe a warm up is 30 degrees at this time of year.
Yeah, it's kind of sad.
Thank you, Colton.